Hey everyone, it's Don with Don's Field of Dreams cards. Been enjoying Mike and Chris's showcase Showdown, and they're always telling people to compete against them, pull their cards. So I pulled my Jackies and my Campanellas. Now, I'm not a player run collector, so might be at a disadvantage because I'm going to have some zeros here. But I've talked to both of these guys and brought up how I'd like to go against them with maybe Hall of Fame runs from certain years, which I happen to have. And it's been radio silence from both of them on that. I'm sensing a fear from those two guys that they don't want to challenge me. So we'll see what happens with that. But let's show the cards that I have of Jackie and Roy Campanella. So the first year was 1957 Campanella. Mike had a 7. Chris had a 3.5. I have a 7 as well. So I'm tied for the lead. Might be the only time. Next card is a 56 Campy. Mike had a 3. Chris has a 6. I have a 4.5. 56 Jackie. Mike has a 5. Chris has a 2. I have a 4. And I have the white back. Not sure. One of them had gray and one had white, I think. I don't remember. And my Campy's a gray back. Next, 1955 Campanella Bowman. That's a big goose egg for me. 5 for Mike, 6 for Chris. 55 Jackie. Also don't have that card. 2 for Mike, 1.5 for Chris. And 54 Bowman, 6 for Mike, 4 for Chris, and 0 for me. So I'm falling a little bit behind here. But like I said, I don't have full runs of any player, but still have enough to show that I think I can compete a little bit. 1954 Jackie. Mike had a 4.5, Chris a 2, and I have a 4. So like they said, just happy to have some of these cards, especially the Jackies. 53 Bowman. Chris, man, he had a 7, and Mike a 6, and I come in with my lowly 5. Great card. So 53 Tops. Campy. Mike has a 5, Chris a 2, I have a 3. Bought this one raw at a local card shop out of a box he had there, just some old vintage players. I guess that's an oxymoron. They're all old. But got this one graded myself. 53 Tops Jackie. Mike a 4, Chris a 1, I have a 2. Also got that at the same shop, but that one was in the display case and got it graded. Let's see, 52, what did we just do there? 53. So I don't have either one of the tops from 52, Campy and Jackie. Chris had a 3 for the 52 Tops Campy, and he does not have the Jackie. 51 Bowman Campanella. Nope, I'm skipped one. 52 Bowman Campy. Chris has a 3, Mike has a 6, and I have a 6 as well. And I agree with this guy. I believe this was the card they mentioned, how beautiful it is, and it is a fantastic card. So 52 Bowman. Now we're 51 Bowman. Campy. Mike has a 3, Chris has a 5. I gain a little bit of points because I've got a 6. Remember this card because I'm going to show you something later that pertains to this. All right, here. 1950 Bowman Campy. Man, those guys both had 60s. Or 60s. They both had 6s. I've got a 5. All right. Let's see here. 1950 Bowman Jackie. Chris does not have it. Mike has a 2.5. This is the first card I have that Chris doesn't have. And 2.5. And that is one of the best looking 2.5s you're going to see out there. Look at the centering on that. And the back. And I've said this many times. My good friend George from Diamond Yard helped me along the selection of buying that. And so that leaves us at this point, because I don't have any of the 49s, the Bowmans, or the Leafs. Looks like Mike has the 49 Bowman. He had a 4. Chris had a 2, and Mike didn't have the last 2 cards. And 49 Bowman Jackie, Chris had a 1.5 and a 1.5 for the 49 Jackie. So that left them at 157 and 153. But there's one card that they didn't mention. I guess they just forgot. And this card was worth 54 points. And that's the 1953 Stallmeyer Roy Campanella. Now remember earlier I said remember a certain card. And there we go. Look at the poses on it. So this is a very rare card. And honestly, I think the only rare card in my collection. There's not many of them graded. This is a 1. If you get up close, you might be able to see some of the creases in it. You can see the corners up there. Get pretty beat up, but I still have it. So being that this card is 54 points, that leaves me at 157.5. How about that? Beat Chris by half a point. Amazing. So obviously I got my butt kicked, and I know I would. I just wanted to show some of the cards I had. But I'm posing a challenge to you two clowns who have been blowing me off and ignoring me. And so let me show you what my challenge is here. And I want the rest of the YouTube world to know that I'm throwing this challenge out and seeing if you two accept. All right, fellas, so here's my challenge. Since I am a Hall of Fame run collector from certain years, I'm challenging you guys to either accept the 1956 Topps. I'll just make quick little runs here. You guys can pause this and see my grades and go buy other ones so you can try to beat me. Let's do 2 in a row here. Or you can pick the 1954 Topps Hall of Fame run. Obviously those 2 cards aren't part of that set, but I got them in because they're 54s. I'm going to give you 2 a break because I don't think that you have this set. Mike, you got to add some of these Hall of Fame players to your collection. They're awesome. Or we could go with the 1950 Bowman. And you might get an advantage here because some of mine are just raw. So I'm throwing this out to the YouTube community that I'm challenging these 2 guys to a run. Let's see if they accept the challenge. And as always, thanks for watching my videos, and I'll talk to you soon.